Hi. It's me again, SoCal Bob. Say it with me. SoCal Bob, SoCal Bob. Hey, SoCal Bob. So, listen, I just have been talking with some folks, and it comes to me that some people minimize things. The house is blown up, and there's a disaster, and they're like, "Oh, no big deal. Just a little smoke at the house, no big deal." That's minimizing. The house blew up, and there were several casualties. That's not some minimal thing. No. At the same time, someone slips or they drop a piece of cake on the driveway out in the yard. Oh my God! No! That's too much. That's like, come on, you're in the driveway. I remember that song from the 60s. It took so long to make the cake. I'll never have that recipe again. It was a very wonderful song, and I love that song. It always made me cry. But we don't want to go crazy about stuff. At the same time, we don't want to minimize. How about, I talked about this a minute ago because a friend of mine, he said he wanted me to talk about public speaking and about addressing a group of people within 20 seconds. So I did it in 21. He gave me 30 seconds. I came right in on the ballpark there. So the thing is this, is that I think that it's reasonable if there's a real disaster. September 11th was an absolute disaster. I remember that day very well. I was home, and I suddenly was just sick to my stomach. And I was calling my dad, what's going on? What is happening here? Why is this happening? Are we safe? I mean, I had all kinds of questions, and I was an adult male, and still am. So, I'm just saying that let's be measured. Let's have self-control. Calling something a disaster. One time I was rubbing my eye, and a relative said, "That's the worst thing you could possibly do to your eyes." And I thought, I could get some hot acid. I could have a sharp stick. I could take a chainsaw. I can think a lot of things are a lot worse than rubbing my eye. I mean, it was a lot of hyperbole and drama. And some people go for that. Some people like that. They like drama, hyperbole, excitement. And I don't know if I'm a minimalist, but pardon me. But not going crazy is something that I think is important. I gave my friend last night a big compliment because she ran the program, and she was basically a director. And I said, "Bongi, you are so amazing." She walks with elegance. She walks with authority and purpose. And she doesn't get excited. I've never heard her scream or yell or run around or go crazy. And so, cheers to my friend, and cheers to the Lord. The Lord wants us to be right. The Lord wants us to be honest and truthful. The Lord wants us to be our best at all times and to be a blessing to people. And if there's a reason to be excited, Jesus wept at the sight of Lazarus not being alive. But at the same time, he knew he was going to bring him back to life. But he wept. That was appropriate. But unless there's something major, let's just be happy. Amen? Amen.